Good morning. No microphone yet, but this one's pretty simple. Over here, top of Africa. Over here, the bottom. Look at it around. The bottom of Europe. We are right now in the Straits of Gibraltar and headed genuinely north. We've been headed north for some time now, but there's no denying we've left a different part of the world, geographically and culturally. Now we're headed on to see what Spain, Portugal, France, Norway, Iceland, Greenland, etc. have to offer. But until then, I'll spin around here, have a look at what's left of this beautiful continent we're leaving. Here we go. How's that? The last of Africa, at least for now. I mean, it ain't going nowhere. We are. Be back through here in a few days, but for now, let's go see what's on the other side. All right. I'm not sure how well you can see for the glare. And if this mic is working, because I do have wind right now, but that's Gibraltar, across the way from what you just saw. They look similar, but that's the rock. And we're headed up there later today. I'm told to expect good things. We'll see. All right. This is the entrance to the upper part of Gibraltar. Please, someone get these vans out of the way. What the heck? Anywho, now we got it. North Bastion over there. Grand Casemates Gate. Place to exchange money. Swapping money for money. How about that? And yeah. Hopefully this mic is overriding at least some of these sounds. A lot of folks out here, a lot of people doing stuff. Fortunately now it's all foot traffic. So go in here and see what they got. Just spoke to some people who have monetized their channel, been doing it for years, so they didn't have to get 1,000 viewers, but they are traveling the world only showing people, get this, what they eat at each meal, where they are in the world, and what they, I don't even know if it's what they think about it. It's just, yeah, a lot of eating. Oh, and they're, yeah, extremely nice people. And I know very little about them. I know they're both DJs, but I'm just fascinated by what people will pay attention to. I mean, let's face it, you're looking at this. All right. Being buried is not usually on anyone's bucket list, but if you decide that that's what's going to happen to you, I'm in a cemetery right now, and it's about as beautiful as it gets. I mean, they've let everything grow so that there's really, I mean, you have to look for headstones and sarcophagi and that kind of stuff. It's really gorgeous. And, you know, not usually the form of travel. I guess there are some people who say go to Paris and try to, you know, see all the famous dead people or the tombs of them. But I'll tell you, if you had to pick a spot, of course, unless I misunderstand these things, you won't be there. You really couldn't pick a better resting spot, so to speak. See if I can get over here. There we go. This commemorative plaque will tell you all you need to know, and we'll move on. All right, here's the deal. This is the fire station in Gibraltar. Nice old Art Deco building. Here's the general area. Here is the lift that will take you up, like those people are going there, to the top of the rock up there. It's a 6-minute ride. It costs, let's say $20, $30, and when you get to the top, there's a nature reserve for 2 or 3 times that. Okay, I was just in line. These kind of lines that this is no representation of, because there's a lot of waiting in there, and there are people down behind these cars that are in other lines. Once you get a ticket, and then once you have a ticket, or to get a ticket and once you have it. So to avoid all that, I'm going to take the more arduous route of going through this botanical garden, which is just to the right of it, and walking to the top. I don't know how long that'll take me, but I'm told that the line will take me an hour. So if it takes me less than an hour and 6 minutes, I'm doing good. So since one of the things I'm here for is exercise, there's a nice hotel at the top. I really do recommend this place for anyone who's got a couple of days to stay. I did not know that. I'd been here once before, but never in the old town. It's really nice, especially if you like, let's say, English stuff, history and whatnot. There's lots and lots to see here. All right. If you've got what it takes in terms of both time and stamina, this is highly recommendable. It's beautiful up here. You can see across, of course, to Spain, which is Gibraltar is just a little dot in. And you can also see, as you did this morning, the northern coast of Africa. You're up high enough. It's not really that far away. So you can see other people who've got better sense than I who take a taxi up. But there's just beautiful views from up here. It's just gorgeous. So in order to save power, I'll stop there. From up here you can also see the old fortress, and I'm told in the city at the bottom of one of the museums is an intact Roman bath. And bathing is something you will certainly have to do once you walk up this thing. This has got to be the latest in the year one should try this, because it could get very hot later, and it's not that hot today. Here you've got a bunch of seabirds nestling. They were making noise a second ago. Well, I guess they knew I was coming. All right, when you do get to the top, well, as far as you can go before you get to the nature reserve, then you are required to get a ticket in order to even walk across the top of the rock, which is what I'm doing now. So it's, I'm told, about an hour and 15-minute walk across the top, which will lead to stairs going down the other side. Or you can get a one-way ticket going back down, and I'm assured the return ride is not as crowded. I don't quite know how that works, but I guess a lot of people rely on gravity to help them go the other direction. We'll see. And how is that for palatial? Once you're up here, there's apparently some very ritzy real estate to be had, as well as former gun turrets. I will assume these are the caves, of which I was told. If they're not, they're going to have to be for now. It is a heck of a climb when you get to the far end, but it's a heck of a view too. It's just gorgeous from up here. And there's another cave, which I'll try to show you the entrance of, but I'm not gonna head over that way for fear of tumbling down. And then when you get a little ways over here, you get a somewhat better view of the lighthouse there at the end. That expensive real estate, which I assume belongs to the British government, and ways of protecting it. All right, this is straight up beautiful. There were a couple of spots that were much more like the Cliffs of Moher, for anyone familiar with that area of Ireland. A little ways back, it was too precarious to pay attention to the screen and not to the cliffside. But I'll show you a little bit, not the best part, but a little bit of what you have to look forward to should you take this more arduous route. It is a long way to go about doing things and a hard way to go about it, but as these people coming the opposite way will attest, definitely worth it. At the top you will find a tunnel, at least I hope it's the top, and it'll eventually lead you back to the trail. It is not another cave, just so as you know.